Welcome to Wakanda. Psych. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Hitman, Hit Squad. How is everybody? I hope y'all can hear me. I hope my microphone is on, but we're gonna double check anyway. I'm pretty sure it is. But we are here with the episode 17 off-season edition of Rebuild Mode and Road to the Super Bowl mode with these Atlanta Falcons, baby. So, as you can see, we're in the offseason re-sign players mode right now. In the middle portion of your screen, you're going to see it says the Atlanta Falcons with the logo, and it's going to say the available salary cap, and we got $106 million. I like the sound of that. Current roster count, we have 60 of 75 players, which by the time I get down to the roster and kind of move some guys or cut some guys, because, we're in the offseason. Some people don't make the cut. Offense may take a hit. So we're at 60 of 75 players right now. Top team needs, right? So me thinking about what the team really needs, going off of the divisional round that we lost in the playoffs, I'm going to say we just need to mature. Just get better, progress. Maybe get a little bit better on the offensive line. So them saying that we need a middle linebacker, that's to me entirely false because we have middle linebackers. It's just not on the depth chart because, the guy that we have is Brett Morton, and he's not the starting linebacker. We have Foyside Aluakon, who's our middle, and then we have Deion Jones, who's our outside linebacker. So if I do want to get another linebacker, we can go after another linebacker, another speedful linebacker for our 4-3 set, because we have moved. Dun, 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 dun. We have moved the team back to a 4-3. And I'm sure we went over that in the last episode when we lost in the divisional round. So left outside linebacker, middle linebacker it could be a need because we can get a little bit faster. So we got two 80 or 90 speed guys. If we get clutch up, get another one in the free agency or the draft, that'd be nice. So let's continue to go down. It says offense right now, we're at 89 overall on offense, 87 overall on defense, which gives us an overall of 87. And we were at the divisional round, and we played against a team we played the Packers, who was 95 overall. So 87 and 95. Whew. So South standings, Falcons are 13-4, Buccaneers 11-6, Saints 10-7, and the Panthers 9-8. We took a very bad beating to the Panthers because of me being kind of rusty on the game. But we swept the division. We beat everybody. We didn't lose anybody in the division besides the Panthers. We split with them. So sorry about the swept everybody. We did it. We swept the Bucks. We swept the Saints. And we split with the Panthers. Offensive point per game, 31 points per game. And we only put up 27 or 24. Or no, we put up 14 in the playoffs in the divisional round. So offensively, we just got to get better. Like I said, we just got to get better as far as just prestiging these guys, progressing these guys. But having 31 points per game, giving us a rank of 8 is great. Offensive passing is ninth with 266 yards per game, 105 rushing. That may take a dip. Those rushing and passing numbers may take a dip there because we're gonna really focus on kind of like how the Tennessee Titans is built. Big running back, good tight end, and maybe one or two good receivers. So we can stay in our heavy sets and kind of control the pace, control the ball game, and take shots. Defense, 29 points per game. So that 13-4 record it looks kind of shady when the defense gives up 29 points and we're only scoring 31. So it seems like there's a lot of close games. But it wasn't. That's ranked 21st. Defensive passing yards per game, 288, puts us in the 31 basically dead last in the in the league. So defensive rush is number 8 with 83 yards per game. All that shit will go down. Trust me. Trust and believe all that will go down. Let me see. Top needed linebackers. They got the ranks 1, 2, and 3, 8, 12, and 17. Those guys probably all be gone. So let's look at some retirements. See if we have anybody from the Falcons that's going to retire. Hopefully it's Matt Ryan, right? Oh my God, he's still eating my cap up. Okay, so we have no retirements, but the mock draft number 3, I think we're number 26. So that's going to put us with a defensive tackle, Walter Wheeler, which is something that most likely will not happen. Depending on how everything goes in the re-sign stage. But as far as the draft, we can kind of see that we're in range of getting Tyree Sweeting. I don't really know. Let's see what his physical skills are. He's good acceleration, good great speed. I don't like all that. So I mean, I'd say 20 to 26 range. 20 to 32 is who we can get. And Jamie Lamb is possible. I don't know about Justin Medina unless he's like a real, I don't know, nah, probably not. Won't be a receiver. He's a little too small. It won't be a defensive tackle at all. Will Landry could be a very good possibility. Tight end, maybe. Tony Jimenez, because we do have guys on contracts that are up. Won't be a receiver. This middle linebacker is if he's there, he's 6'2", 241 pounds, but I don't really like his speed. We definitely won't be going after Devon Carroll. And we're not going after a receiver or quarterback. Cornerback is possible, but it looks like he might be gone. James Sheffield. So that's the mock draft for that. Mock draft number 2 shows us we actually had the 32nd pick. We should have kind of, the mock draft was telling us we're going to win the Super Bowl, man. We're supposed to play against the Colts, and it just didn't pan out. So still has the same guy, Walter Wheeler. And then let's see what the week 1 gave us. 22nd, Justin Medina. Depends. Justin Medina, it depends. His finesse move sucks. Block shed is average. Don't know what his power move is. He's 22 years old from North Carolina, 6'5", 274. So those are all good. Good acceleration, great speed. I don't really like that. So hit power A. So yeah, I'm not feeling that guy at all. So let's move on to the next stage where we might look at prospects, we might not. I'm not really entirely sure. Because the new system to actually put guys into your what is it called? Like your bookmark them is a little bit different. So we didn't have no one to retire, so let's go right into the player ready to negotiate. So this here, we're taking the approach like the Pittsburgh Steelers, where we wait till the end of the season, see how these guys stack up. Some of them didn't play, some did play. And if it's a necessity, we'll see. We might weigh our options, or we might go after a guy. So let's take it. Deion Jones, superstar. It's his last chance. So we're definitely going to try to bring him back. So signing bonus. I think they said in this league, I'm going to have to double check when it says re-signing. I think there is a re-sign clause on some of these, on the players, where you can only go up 1. So let me double check and make sure on the rules for re-signing, so we can kind of like make them come to our teams. Let me see. Free agency waiver wire. Do not drop players and pick them up immediately. New owners cannot trade. It says in free agent bidding, contracts may only be 1 year over what they're asking or 1 year under. If a player only wants a 4-year deal, that means the most you can offer him is a 5-year deal, and the least you can offer him is a 3-year deal. Okay. Says new owners cannot trade in the first seasons. You may not offer more than a contract of $115 million for 6 years unless the player is asking for more than that. But you must provide a screenshot proving show first before you post the offer. So his offer is at, I believe it was at, let me back out and see. His offer is at 57.7 mil. I don't think I have anyone in the high, but Deion Jones is he's an older cat, but he's a superstar trait, and he will be re-signed. So I think here, free agency and waiver wire. This is not free agency. Re-sign players under 90. Players under 90 can only sign 4 years max. I don't know what that means. Players under 90 overall can only sign 4 years max. So anybody under 90 overall is, I guess, 4 years. So he wants 3 years, 57 million. I'm gonna give him. I'm probably leave it at the 3 years because he's gonna be kind of old. He's gonna hit 30, and then I'll probably boost his signing bonus, just to tempt him to come to the squad back to the squad. We'll give him 65. Hopefully the offer stands. If it doesn't, we're not franchise tagging anybody. That's exactly the offer I was hoping for. Great to see next season. So we got Deion Jones. He's a cornerstone of our defense. A.J. Terrell. Now, he's the guy that I do not like in real life nor on this game. So as we can see, he had 84 tackles, 0 sacks. How is that possible? I thought he had some sacks. 0 sacks. He had no interceptions. He got caught on 20. Like, I don't know if these are all true or not, but it's not looking good for him. He's 25 years old, a star, 93 man, 90 zone, 92 speed. So I have not been getting any speed boost for this guy, which really sucks, you know what I'm saying? So that's why he's kind of like my nickel. Like, he's really a nickel, because the one thing that stands out to me on the outside for an outside corner, right? He does have 6'1". He does have the height and the weight. That's perfectly fine, right? But to be on the outside, you got to have those two traits, height and weight. Perfect, all right? We understand that. But then now we got to get to the intangibles. Speed, 92 speed, 92 acceleration. That is, we're going to give a rating of elite. We're going to go great, right? So he has great speed. He doesn't have elite speed. He has great speed. 92 and 92 is great. Like, and I say great with like, ugh. Because majority of a lot of receivers are faster than this. So, like, it's great for what it is, but you just have to be careful of where he's at and who he's going against. He can't go against a lot of corners or receivers if it's just they got 95 speed. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, 95 is elite. You know what I'm saying? Anything over 94, 95 speed is elite. So he's below elite. So, and he's, to me, it's average, but it's great, considered great. So, re-signing him at 25 and 92 overall, we kind of hope that he would get some more speed boost. So they generally only get maybe 1 to 3. He's 92 overall. He doesn't get prestige. I don't put him in the, to boost him up or anything like that. And then also another trait that you gotta have to be an outside corner, right? You gotta have agility. You gotta have change of direction, right? And most importantly, on the outside, you gotta have jump. You can't jump on the outside, you can't play on the outside. Because that's where all the spectacular catch receivers are going to be at. And they have 92 plus, or I should say 95 plus jumping. And the guy with 85, telling you right now, that's a guy that needs to be in the slot. So he plays in the slot majority of the time. And that's why he's not getting any interceptions, because he's not on the edge. You know what I'm saying? So I can put him on the edge, but that's gonna tempt people to really throw at him. And I don't like that, because I might be sleeping on the safety, and I'm not, I'm not over the top, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm playing the middle or whatever, and he's out there on that island and he can't be on that island. So I don't like that. He doesn't have elite speed. Um it would be very cruel if we let him go, right? If we let him go, corner would be a crucial need, a very crucial need. So he wants 4 years, 45. It's not bad for a 90 overall corner, 25 years of age. So, I mean, at the end of the day, 45.8, we'll give him, if he doesn't come to the squad, he don't come to the squad. It's just that simple. So, we got him. Marcus Blair. Let's check his stats out, because like I said, we're going off stats. Marcus Blair he played for Seattle. He went down in tackles by 9, excuse me, because he probably played strong safety. He was a strong safety. I moved him to free safety. He upped his ticks and interceptions. He played really well at the corner safety position. I don't think he went to the Pro Bowl, but let's see. Nope, he did not go to the Pro Bowl. So I mean, the safety position for us is a need. He gives us hit power. He gives us, big hitter trait. He's fast. He can tackle. He can do He can pretty much do everything I need him to do. So his contract, he wants 2 years. So that's cheap for a really good user safety. He's 27 years old, so we will take that into consideration. So 2 years makes him 29 for that type of contract. I don't mind. We'll just throw it. So we got the deal done. Hayden Hurst. So we're looking to see if Hayden Hurst was going to take some regression here, and he did. He lost some stiff arm, spec, short, juke, and he didn't lose no speed. So that's really good. He didn't lose speed. That's one of the contributing factors. He didn't really play as much. I don't think he had that great of a stat line. So he had 9 catches for 85 yards, 2 touchdowns. He played really a backseat role. Honestly, we didn't really play to the team's strength in a sense. But he's 88 speed for a tight end is really fast. But I don't know if 3 years for 13 mil is something that I'm interested in doing. King's 25, Dalton Keene, whatever the fuck his name is. He wants 17, and I know he did less than him, 550, and he actually, so that's a no-go. No, we're going to withdraw that for him. We're going to think about Hayden Hurst. 88 speed, bro, that's fast. Someone else will probably try to lowball him. I would like to play for a new team. So he wants to play for a new team. That's fine. We're not going to franchise tag him. Matt Hennessy, we moved Matt Hennessy to left guard. Offensive line is a position that we are in need of, and we will be kind of going after. So we're going to boost him up, give him some little chip change to get him on the team for 4 years. He's signed, he's staying. All right, this is one of those where we're going to look at in reflection with the right tackle position. So we have to go to roster and compare the two to see how much he lost, because we know he did. So he has better. He's still better here. Still better there. Run block power, he's better, but lead block 90, impact block 87. So, I mean, Jake Matthews is better. Jake Matthews has 90 lead block, which I do love and admire. So it's kind of hard to place him and put him in a spot. Jalen Mayfield has 92. Drew Dowman has 81. He's a center, but he does lead block still. We need left guard. Left tackle, 88. Okay. So, I mean, we can let him go, but let's see how much he's asking for and how long. So, franchise tag, we don't want to do that. 2 year, he's 32, 2 years for 14 for an 81. I'm looking at his numbers and everything. Like, his numbers aren't great. I just kind of feel like, okay, you won't get a rookie with 90 lead block and 87 impact block, right? You won't get that. You might be, but you will get some of these run blocks and run, those stats. You won't get the awareness. He's still serviceable, but it's just the fact that he's in a position that I don't even have another right. If I had a younger right tackle, then I would probably let him walk to build the other right tackle. So he has 7 run block power. So he's a 2 year, so we can hit or miss on the offensive line. If he stays, he stays. We keep him. So we got him. All right. Mr. Marlon Davidson. He's 26 years old, 82 overall, defensive tackle. Now, guys, this one is really, we're getting to the meats and potatoes of the team right here. 82 overall. He's only had 1 sack. His production did go up. Each year he went up, except for the sack category. But he went up. He went up 5 tackles to 6 tackles the next year. Marlon Davidson. We're going to let him go. We're going to let Marlon Davidson go. And just let him go because I'm going with the faster defensive lineman. So 72 speed, 82 acceleration is just too slow. My cutoff is going to be at 70. Let's go 77. 77 speed's my cutoff, because if we get a couple boosts, we can get him to 80 or something. So yeah, cutoff is going to be at 77 speed. So that's too many off, and it's just like you can use them, you can build them, but it just won't be me. I'm not gonna do it, So we're gonna scrap that and let that guy go. Jalen Hawkins, it's a nice little safety that I had playing the dime position, and then I ended up playing against the Packers where I had to sit him. So he had a very good year. 2023, but it's not good enough to give him a contract. He'd probably be somebody I can see in the free agency and pick up again if need be. So yeah, we're gonna walk from him. All right, so now we got Mekhi Walker. He's 27 years old, 89 tackle, 84 hit power, 84 speed. Now I didn't know he was up for a contract, to be quite honest. So I do like his intangibles. I like his height and weight. I just don't like his speed. 84, 87, that's more like a low-end pass rusher for me. For my linebacker position, I need that to be in the high 87s, 86. So, I mean, that 84 is good enough for what he's going to play because he's really just a 1-2, first down, second down kind of player. So, I'm not going to pay 18 mil for a two-down player because a lot of the times guys don't even now we can move on from him. Sucks, but we are. Shaun Wade, 91 speed. So, Shaun Wade has 89 jump, which is great. 94 acceleration, which is great. Agility, boo-boo. 91 speed. So agility is very, very crucial in the slot. He plays the dime position for me. His speed is great. His jumping ability is great. I do like the speed, acceleration, and jumping. Couldn't ask for anything more for a guy. Let's check his contract. He didn't really play that much. He didn't play that much at all until the last few games. So he wants 1 year. He's 25 years of age. I mean, if I can drop that signing bonus to I'm gonna drop the signing bonus and give him 27 for 1 year. 2.7 and drop the signing bonus to about right there. If he likes it, I appreciate it. But yeah, he's gonna test the free agency. That's probably somebody we'll pick up. Shaheem Carter is a no-go. We don't even care. Keandre Jones is a no-go. Felipe Franks, we're going to give him whatever he wants for a backup quarterback because I like Felipe Franks. So we're going to get his player card and we're going to edit him. I'm going to get him a Gen 2 throwing animation. I don't like this slinger. I don't know why I done slinger 30, but we're going to give him Gen 2. There we go. So we're keeping Franks. Punter, we can let that go. And Matt Ryan. Oh, Matt Ryan, you definitely know he's not coming back. So, boom. There we go with that. The off-season re-sign stage has been complete. And we're stuck at 52 million. Current roster, I don't know how it's at 60. It should be, yeah, it shouldn't be at 60. I don't know. Let's see if it changes when I do this. Let's see. Let's bag out and go back in. Well, the money part changed. All right, so let's go. So drum roll, please. See if anything changes. 52 million. 60 roster count. All right. So the overall didn't drop, but it's gonna drop right about here because now we're gonna go to the roster and we're gonna finagle some guys and get them the hell up out of here. So Matt Ryan is gone. We don't worry about cutting him. Marcus Cooper, Cordell Patterson, Tucker, RJ can stay because these guys can stay. These guys can stay. They'll just go right back to the practice squad heroes, maybe special team. Not really because their carries are really low. All right, we don't have a fullback. Tight end, receiver-wise, Russell Gage is on the contract. Sims is on the contract. Now, my biggest thing with the receivers, I love agility and change of direction. So those are big for my receivers. So we'll probably Frank Darby will free us up $1 million, and he can go. We're gonna release Frank Darby. We like the speed. Okay, his change of direction is terrible, so we're gonna release him. He frees us up $3 million, and then Jamichael Boro. Man, he's he's blah, whatever, good enough. So Sims, if we was to cut Steven Sims, which we most likely can, but we'll keep him for insurance just in case somebody gets hurt. Same thing with Russell Gage. We won't cut him, but we can cut him because we do get a little savings if need be. So Hayden Hurst, we re-signed, I believe. I can't remember. I think we re-signed Hayden Hurst. Shit. Let's check his contract out. Or maybe not. Maybe we didn't re-sign Hayden Hurst. I don't know. Okay, so Oliver's on the squad. King, we know we didn't. Left tackle doesn't free us no money, so we keep moving. We just re-signed him. Dowman does free us up some money, but we're keeping him. Mayfield we're keeping. We just re-signed him, and I think Caleb McCary's contract probably will be due next season, and it is. But he'll be a guy that probably most likely will not. We will not come back. We'll go younger there. Barnes, he's gonna stay. Nick McLean, interior. He's an interior guy. 6'4", 260, 79, 91. His cutoff is, but I don't like neither one of these guys. But that's gonna force me to have to draft or sign another person. Fowler's here, so we can keep these guys on the roster. They're fine. Defensive tackle. So now, like I was saying, we're going with more of the speed. Grady Jarrett will be the last of the Mohicans as far as that interior big body guy. So when we go after defensive linemen, they're going to be around this speed here or this speed here. Cutoff, like I said, will be 77. So hopefully Deshaun Webb gets him a couple speed boosts to be able to stay on the team. But as far as everyone else, they are cuttable. So like Taquan Graham, he can go. Brandon Simmons can go. I like his strength though. Dude, dumb strong. And let's see. So, like I said, we're gonna go with speed. So in our nickel fronts, Grady Jarrett will still be in the game with more. And then we're gonna try to squeeze Benjamin Barnes in there somewhere. Okay, so left outside linebacker, we lost Makai Walker. Brent Norton is basically that's cut off for the speed as far as linebacker, so he's good. We have a middle and our outside linebacker here. As far as corners go by, we re-signed Sean Wade, I believe, or we tried to. Yeah, we tried to, but his change of direction and agility is really bad, so it don't matter to me. These other guys are serviceable, like Avery Williams and Fabian Monroe didn't take a hit in speed, so that's good. Let's see what he did take a hit in regression-wise. He lost man coverage, press, zone coverage, 1-1-1-1, press tackle, awareness 2, and injury 2. Perfect. That's good. He didn't lose nothing too big. So he's still our fastest corner on this squad, which is at 94 only. So I think we got some work to do. So Darren Hall, he was a corner move to safety because his agility was really, really bad. Shaheem Carter is gone. So we got these two here. Uh, Jalen Hawkins was let goable because we have just Joshua Bledsoe. Basically the same thing as him. Richie Grant, Young Ho Koo, Cameron, whatever. I don't think we got the punter. So, but as you can see, we have a first round, third round, fourth round, fifth, sixth, and seventh. And honestly, with my first round pick, I'm really looking to go here. I'm really looking to go to this corner position to where I can get a legit fast corner. If I can get a corner with 96 speed and he can be my number one corner, then I can move Fabian Monroe to 2. And then AJ Terrell, who I just re-signed, would be like a full-time nickel. Like, that would suck. That's the only thing bad about signing AJ Terrell is that if I do get a corner, he will take a back seat. Like, AJ Terrell will take a back seat and only will play nickel and dime. These two will only play nickel and dime. And honestly, AJ Terrell will be a dime defender because he's not even fast enough. I mean, he can play it because it's only one speed, but he wouldn't. Sheldon Jefferson. So, I mean, dude, Sheldon Jefferson, how did he do last year? Because he was it's his second year, and he goes to the outside. So he had 3 picks, 61 tackles. They really pick on him more when he's in the game. Like, they don't throw Fabian Monroe's side. I don't know why, but they don't throw it his side. And maybe because of the speed. But Fabian Monroe had 5 picks, which is really good. It's the most he's had in every season, any season. But they don't throw it to his side. So if I can get that legit speed guy, I can play. You see, I got where I got with the corners I have now. I got to the divisional round. We can't get to the divisional round next year. We gotta go. We gotta get to the NFC Championship and to the Super Bowl, right? We gotta go up. So if that's gonna help us go up in that direction by getting a corner, then that's what we're gonna do. Because when we play the Green Bay Packers, he has speed from Kirk and another guy. They're really, really fast. But we lost that game because of 2 walk-off touchdowns on my part. And then we had a drop interception. He caught the tip touchdown. Like, we should have won that game. Like, literally should have won that game. It's just crazy. But it's over with. So, because we have a high pick. It's 126. And 126, you're really looking for the best available second round, someone that can be a first rounder type guy. Because, like, let me tell you a little thing about the draft, right? Let me see. Where is it at? I don't want to look at the mock draft stuff. Here we go. Prospects, right? Okay. So when you count the first round picks in top 5, like first round, second round, we're going to count. It should be 32 before we go straight to second. So let's go 1, 2, okay, 40. So right at 32, right? 32 and up is 32 people. Some of these in this 32 are bust. Some of these are fucking second rounders and third rounders in this first round. This is what you have to understand when you're drafting. Just because you have a first round pick does not mean you go with a first round player, projected player, because you might hit a bad apple because there's 32 apples. Some of these apples are bad. There are some second rounders after the 32, right? That it's in a sense called a reach. You can go to the second round and see and compare their stats to a first rounder guy. And if he's better, then he's the second round that should be a first round pick. So basically, the guy who has the late pick or early pick in the first round, they get the best available. They're going to get the best available in the second round if you don't pick good with your late first round pick. Because a lot of people kind of panic and go, oh, I'm just going to pick whoever's in the first round and then whatever I have left over at 26. So at the 26th pick, majority of like everybody's gone. Like from the first, what is it, 32 players per round? So we're going to say 64 players. So out of 64 players, there is a total of true, legit, true talent, 32 guys. There's 32 of them. So you just got to find them. You got to find the 32. Some of the 32 are in the first round, second round, in this tier here. In this tier here. Some of these guys are better than the first round picks that you have. So when you see me reach with my first round pick, I'm reaching because I'm getting a guy that's first round worthy. And that's going to be with speed. Because everything else you can coach. Strength you can coach up. You know, man coverage, zone coverage, or a hit sticking, or hit power, tackle, all that you can coach up. Speed you can only coach so far. I'm gonna give you a couple pieces in speed, maybe 3, maybe somebody gets 4 sometimes, but you don't get a lot of speed. So you start there, depending on the player, depending on where you're going. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, everyone in the first 32 aren't good players. Some of these 32 up, they're gonna be bad. But then some of these from 33 to 64, some of those are going to be good, and you swap out those bad for the good of the second round guys. So that's what I tend to look for. So I always break down the draft in that way. But this year they had changed it, so now it's kind of like different. I really don't want to go back into trying to figure out which guy is which. You know what I'm saying? Like they already messed it up with all this crap that they got. And all this, the way that you do all the regions and all that shit, I'm already burnt out on that period. So I might do a video next time or something where you see how my drafting is always successful. You know what I'm saying? So, but that'll probably be another video. I would never, no time soon, I should say. So before the draft comes, we'll just kind of go with what we need and then kind of see where we're going to go. So defensively, like I said, we need to be faster in the corner position because we do have the pass rush. We do have Sweat. I might be looking into getting another pass rusher because Sweat will be needing a contract next year. He definitely will be needing a contract next year. And he's my only edge rusher right now that we do have. So I can build the interior all I want to, but I need to get on the outside and get the outside guys. As far as offensively, I like the quarterback. I got 2 quarterbacks, and I just got to basically I'm on Petty's bandwagon. So Felipe is just insurance. But if Petty is killing me, then I got Felipe. I'm going with Felipe. Running back wise, you know how I am about running backs. I like my running backs, but I'm gonna start. Definitely gonna start my backup running back. I'm not starting Cooper. I do like Cooper, but I do like the strength. I do like the speed and the size of Marquise Tucker. He's 5'10", 234 pounds. I think he's going to be more suitable for the downhill role that we want. And we get him some power and some trucking and just get him some stats to go up and get his trucking up to like 90 or whatever, however high it can go. We'll just have to see because I like Cooper in space. I like Cooper in shotgun, shit like that. And I want to see him more there than Tucker. I want Tucker to be the every down back, but then I want Tucker to be the short yardage back, so I don't have to not short yardage back, but my go-to running back, like my number 1 back. And then I'm gonna put Cooper as my third down back. So it means he's in all the shotguns and all the shotgun formations. So we'll just have to see how that goes, how that transitions. Because I noticed when I played the Packers, I couldn't run with Cooper, but I can run with Tucker. but I had it on conservative to where I couldn't truck the corner on the edge. You understand what I'm saying? Because one thing about Tucker's 5'10", 234 pounds. Weight matters in Madden. So he's going to get the privilege of breaking a lot of tackles, being 234 pounds and 85 strength. So I mean, if we go to the NFL and go to running back and just hit the strength button, he's going to be up there. Derrick Henry, 6'3", 247, 88 strength. Josh Jacobs is a beast, 5'10", 220. Nick Chubb, 5'11", 227. Marquise Tucker's right there. Marquise Tucker's right there. And he has better agility than Nick Chubb, and he will never see 94 change of direction. It's unfortunate, but whatever. But everything else he should see. Everything else he should see. Who else? James Robinson is actually a nice running back too. But he just, 87 speed just won't cut it. So when you see 1, 2, 3, he's the third. He's tied for third strongest running back in the league. That's dope. He's a top 3 running back in strength category. That's dope. That's dope. He's on my squad. So that's one of the guys I picked up in I think I got him in the second, third round. Let's see to be sure. And he had 4.5 yards a carry, 308 yards, 5 touchdowns, 8 break tackles, I give him the ball. He's going to do damage. I picked him up in the 4th round. 4th round, 3rd pick. 4th round. So we don't need to go after running backs anytime soon. These guys are going to practice squad. So this will wrap up this video. We got everybody that we want. And just waiting for free agency to take place and just go from there. So, let's advance this week and let them know that we're ready. And I will catch you guys on the next one. You guys be safe out there. Good morning, good evening, and good night. I will catch you guys on the next video.